Alright, Shalom. Shalom. This is your brother Issachar coming back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the 144,000 scattered across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. Alright, in today's lesson, we're going to go into the day of the Lord. YAHAWASHI is coming to give you a thorough breakdown and to let the world know out there. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. How come these Christians say, well, damn, it's they always go to that John 3:16, God loves everybody. And we're about to explain to you today, we're going to show you in the scriptures that he does not. That is false. That is a false and incorrect statement. Okay, they are being historically incorrect. Alright, YAHAWASHI does love. Okay, YAHAWASHI does love, but he also hates. Alright, and you gotta understand that if like these bugged out Christians and Catholics say that God's all love, it's all about love, brother. Check it out. Just peep this. If the Lord YAHAWASHI is all love, why is he coming back with lasers and with the host of angels? Why is he coming back with fire? Explain that one. See? Because there's wickedness happening on the earth. If Babylon, America and these nations were truly with the Lord, like they're professional liars, they say, oh yeah, we're God-fearing country and we fear the Lord. No, they do not. They're with Satan and bafflement, 100%. Because how come the Lord, when the prophets, Zephaniah, we're about to go into, Ezekiel, Ezra, Habakkuk, John the Revelator, Jeremiah, Isaiah, how come all the prophets spoke about when the second coming, when YAHAWASHI arrives, he's coming back with fire, with lasers, ICBMs being shot off? Explain that one. It's pretty self-explanatory to show you that these nations are not obeying, YAHAWASHI, that they're fully against them. Because he would be coming back. I'm just gonna come back to say hi real quick. Just say hello. Have my coffee ready. I'm just gonna check in real quick. Check on you guys, see how you guys are doing. No, the Lord's coming back with what? With lasers. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14. We're gonna go down to the 18th verse. The great day of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Alright, you see that? So the Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14, the great day of the Lord is near. So it's very near. It's right here. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, because when the Lord gets here, he's going to be standing on top of the spaceship, the chariots of Israel, which this world knows as the so-called UFO, so-called UAP. And he's going to let out that battle cry. So before the Lord, touches ground, because the Lord's going to be here on the ground. He's actually coming down here. Before he gets off that ship, he's going to have like that battle cry, like that battle roar, like that battle shout. And then he's going to come down here, on the actual ground, right here where you simpletons drive on, where you guys walk on. The Lord's going to be down here on the floor, on the ground, 10 toes down. All right, and he's literally going to go to town on the wicked out here. Facts. He's going to be moving at lightning speed. If you guys are familiar with Dragon Ball Z, you ever seen Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4? How fast they move, you can't even see them. That's how fast the Lord's going to be moving out here, and the angels. and the 144,000. But primarily we want to stay focused on Yahawashi right now. All right, because it's all, at the end of the day, it's all about Yahawashi. And if you ain't on his side, you are completely screwed. Completely, you are completely screwed. And that's fact. It ain't no just, it ain't just, we'll wiggle out of this one. We'll be fine. Things always work out, honey. You'll see. No, they don't. Yahawashi is coming. You morons. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. So yeah, even the tough, special ops and, toughest soldiers, around the world, from China, Russia, the United States, you name it, just tough people in general, because you don't necessarily have to be a soldier, but let's say, you're just a tough person in general, whatever, they're going to be crying there bitterly. That just means hysterically, uncontrollably, because that's how terrible and frightened they're going to be. That's talking about the wicked, all right? Because yeah, they're going to be strong people of the elect, but they may be crying, but of tears, of joy, because the elect are going to know Yahawashi. Yahawashi knows them. That's why he says, I call my sheep, I know my sheep and they follow me. See that? All right, so it's just like anything else. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you still got to scratch your head and say, well, I think, I feel that, God's all love. Look, check this out, you simpleton. All right, all throughout the scriptures, it talks about when Yahawashi gets here, Yahawashi is coming to put people to death. Okay, not the elect, but everybody else. The elect is a small number compared to what, there's roughly around 8 billion people here on the planet Earth. You see? So this is what the Lord is saying, straight up. Okay, so this is why, it's like this. It's like when the FBI or CIA, whatever, they go get somebody like, El Chapo, and all that, Guzman and all that. When they go take down these big old drug lords or whatever, they go take down whoever it is, whoever it is out there, do they approach them? Do they approach them with, hey, let's just have a coffee? Or do they have to go in with guns and everything? Why? Because they know that these, those dudes got, like small armies, they're armed and dangerous, right? And they've been watching them. See that? Just like SWAT, when SWAT goes in there, they go in there and raid somebody, they go in with guns, they break down that door, because they already know about the person. They're not gonna, SWAT don't come in with a box of donuts and Starbucks coffee and say, hey, sit down, let's talk. Hey, you know what, we need to talk. We've been watching you, and you know what, we don't agree with some of the things that you're doing. Man, hell no. They go in there with a battle ram, break that door down, go in there with a team fully loaded, fully equipped, helicopters, German Shepherds, you name it, the works, right? Right. Same thing with the Lord. Okay? Same thing with the Lord. Why? Because he's been watching these elites. He's been watching the leaders. Just like, SWAT, whatever, FBI, CIA, same thing, You know the deal. Same thing like that. Are they going to waste their time, with somebody who's not violent and all that, if somebody who's like just, chill, are they going to go in there with, German Shepherds and all that, guns and all that? No, because, that person not really doing nothing. They may send in like a police officer. Let's say if they have a complaint. They may just send in a police officer. All right, just go talk to that person. Tell them to turn on the music. Something like that, It's nothing major. But why when SWAT goes in there, they have to go in there with a team, guns, helicopters, and all that, because that person, whoever they're raiding, is probably, a high gang member, whatever, cartel, I don't know, whatever, whatever that there is out there, you know the deal, So why do they go in there like that? Because they've been watching them. They know, okay, this person has guns, they have a team, whatever. So that's why they gotta go fully equipped, with everything, the SWAT truck, the dogs, the helicopters, backup. You know what I'm saying? All right. Same thing with the Lord, you guys. This is why the Lord's coming with angels. He's coming with spaceships. He's coming with lasers. Same thing like SWAT, FBI, CIA, whatever, Same thing. But it's just in a bigger sense, because why? The Lord has been watching these elites, and they truly are sacrificing babies, human, organ harvesting, and all that stuff, and there's a lot more, but just hitting the basics. So that's just to show you. I mean, this is why you think the Lord's coming back, with the whole team, like that. You know, why do you think he's coming back with lasers? Why do you think he's coming back with the angels? You know, how come we don't talk about, oh, he's just gonna come back and, you know, have the Lord's coffee ready because he's gonna talk to us because, you know, he's gonna, you know, tell us that, you know, he's a little upset. No, the Lord is very upset. Okay, because these elites have destroyed his planet. They have destroyed his people. These elites are even destroying their own people because Esau don't even care about Esau. You know, because you have a so-called white man out here that's homeless, and white women, you know, they're homeless in their own kingdom. This shows you that the selfishness of these elites, because they don't even care about their own people. Facts, you know, there's homeless veterans out there, and that's bugged out. And YAHAWASHI don't like that, by the way, because you're supposed to take care of your soldiers, you know, because they truly risk their lives fighting for, you know, your country, all that, you know, and then they're out here, you know, homeless and without help. You know, that's jacked up, you know, especially they got shot or whatever at war, you know, and they don't even, and it's jacked up too, because a lot of these soldiers out there, you know, they're good soldiers, you know, they're good mothers, they're good fathers, they're, you know, responsible people, they're good people, but they don't even, a lot of them don't know that, you know, that they're fighting a banker's war, you know, they're fighting for the elites, you know, out there in Vietnam, you know, the U.S. Had their military go out there, they had to put up a hell of a fight with Vietnam. You know, but what was that all about? That was all about for the Rothschilds, you know, for their drugs, for the poppy fields. See that? So the U.S., you guys were pretty much like high class security guards. It was all for them. It was all for the elites. See that? You know, facts. You know, that's the thing. You know, and a lot of soldiers out there are just fighting. I mean, yeah, you're following orders, you're being a good soldier, but you know, you're fighting for these elites. You know, these wars are bankers' wars. See that? You know? And then these soldiers go out there, risk their lives and everything, come back home and still get treated like crap. You know? It's like, damn. See that? This is why the Lord's coming back to bring the ruckus. You know, the Lord's coming back to set the record straight. You know, because this place is completely out of control. You know, facts. You know, facts. This place is completely out of control. You know, you guys are having orgies all over the place. You know, you guys are behaving like straight barbarians. You know, and it's out of control. You know, it's out of control. You know, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like when you pour like an orange juice, you know, and it overflows over the cup, right? Okay, so same thing. You know, same thing. So when you know, like, you know, when you're having breakfast or something, you know, sometimes you guys kind of you pour, you know, someone says, hey, they have a heavy hand because they may pour the orange juice all the way to the top. Sometimes it kind of overspills because, you know, your tia or, you know, your tío or whatever, you know, you're watching the novela, you know, your abuelita, she's like, hey, you want some orange juice, mijo, you know? I'm just, you know, speaking in general, all right? And let's say, you know, they give you some orange juice or whatever, some leche, some milk, whatever it is, you know? Or even soda, water, whatever. Let's say they pour that beverage, that drink, and it starts, you know, spilling over the top because it's overflowing. That's a representation of the wickedness in the world. You know, and the United States is one of the top, you know? There's nothing but witches and warlocks here. I mean, it's just over the top, you guys. It's overflowing. So that's why, just like what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, is going to happen here to America and different parts of the world. Israel and America will be completely nuked. Completely nuked. Like very bad. Very bad? Yeah, like very bad. Alright, and then there's the other parts too that are going to be nuked. Alright, but it's overflowing. You know, wickedness is just, it's out of control. It's literally overflowing. So YAHAWASHI, the angels, and the 144,000 are about to go crazy on this place. Just like when the angels told Lot, hey, get out of here. You know, get whoever you want from your family and get out of here. Because we're about to go crazy on this place. That's what the angels told Lot. And as soon as Lot left, as soon as he was out of that city, you know, the Lord and the angels destroyed that place by fire and brimstone. Same thing right now. Okay, because America has far surpassed Sodom and Gomorrah times 1,000, like literally. And look what the Lord completely destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So can you imagine what the Lord is gonna do to this place? You know, see that? And this place America, America has like their Space Force and all that, NASA. They're gonna try to fight the Lord. Like, yeah, well, when YAHAWASHI, because the left hand side, they're full of shit. They say, well, when the Lord gets here, we're gonna counter him. You guys are all gonna get bitch slapped, straight up and down. You ain't gonna do a damn thing, but get beat down. That's right. Go tell your boss and hurry up. All of you are about to get beat down. You're about to get beat down. Beat down. Facts. Because not only are you guys doing wickedness, you guys are actually preparing to fight the Lord. You guys are not just doing wickedness down here, and no, you guys are actually waiting for him. Like you're gonna trap YAHAWASHI. Because you guys think, well, when the Lord gets here, we're gonna counter him. You guys ain't gonna do shit, but you get your asses kicked. Every last one of you. And your leaders are gonna get beat down, and they're gonna go straight into slavery. And the Lord's gonna make you clowns apologize for what you did to the people in this world, the animals, the planet, everything, because you have totally destroyed this place. And you're just, laughing about it. See? Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 15. That day is a day of wrath. See? Listen, pay attention to what the words of what Zephaniah is saying. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation. All right, raise your hand if you hear anything about love in there. Like God's coming back. Flowers and postcards and lattes. Don't look around. Don't look around the room. Let's hear it. Don't look at the person next to you. Let's hear it. A day of wasteness and desolation. Does that sound like God's all love? A day of darkness and gloominess. Don't worry, I'll wait. A day of clouds and thick darkness. See that? So this is what type of day it's going to be like. Because yes, the Lord is going to save and help his elect. Absolutely. But he's going to destroy the wicked. Very bad. Alright? So, this is why what's going on right now, the Lord is telling, the left-hand side through his prophets. Telling them, you're going into slavery, but the left-hand side is like, nah, we ain't going out like that. Hey, you guys ever heard that song by Cypress Hill? Remember, we ain't going out. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. See, that's what the elites are playing. Like, oh no, like we're gonna go to our underground bunkers. We're gonna survive this thing. No, you're not. Okay, no, you're not. I mean, the top elites, yeah. I mean, the top elites, yes. But everybody else, you're not gonna make it. The Lord has his few select that he's gonna have and save. They're on reserve because they're the first crops of slaves. Oh yeah, because since they destroyed this planet, it's only right that they clean it up. It's kind of like your kids, your children. All right, when they make a mess in their room, you're like, all right, now you gotta pick it up. Same thing. So the Lord's like, all right, well you're destroying this place. You're making a mess. So that's why when the Lord gets here, he's gonna make him pick it up, because you're not just gonna go and sit in a cell, and just the Lord's not gonna come here and put chains on you and you guys just sit down in the cell, and just cry. No, the Lord's gonna work your asses like a motherfucker. Excuse my Italian. The Lord's gonna beat you. And YAHAWASHI is very mean. You gotta understand that. YAHAWASHI is very mean. He's austere. He's nobody to fuck around with. You think your guys' bosses on the left-hand side is mean? You don't know nothing. Okay? Yeah, they may be a little mean to people in this world. But imagine the Lord. Okay, you guys don't know YAHAWASHI. Okay, and he's very upset. Because you guys are literally killing his children. You guys are paying his children to destroy his own children. Imagine that. So the Lord's coming back with fierce anger. And YAHAWASHI, he's a very mean person. He's very loving and kindness, but once he gets in war mode, he's gonna be very mean to our enemies. Very mean, very mean. Remember that our Lord is a so-called black man. That's a God. So-called. He's a lion of the tribe of Judah. Okay, he ain't nothing to fuck around with. He ain't like these wizards, who looks like Frodo. Nah, he ain't no little French fry. Okay, like your guys' boss is some wizards, which is ridiculous. Okay, the Lord he ain't no one to fuck around with. That's all I can say. You know, he's all steer. So that's why the Lord is telling, the left hand side through his prophets that you guys are going to slavery, and then the left hand side right now is saying, well, it ain't happening. See? But the right hand side is telling them, oh, it's happening. See, because these elites think that we can survive this. We're gonna they're playing that song. You ever heard that song by I believe it was Beyonce? It was I'm a survivor. We're not gonna take it. That's what they're playing. Or you ever heard that other song? I will survive. Hey, hey. That's what they're playing down there. They're playing that down there in their underground cities, with leather boots. Yeah, because for some reason, they like leather. I don't know what it is. Something about the left-hand side, like the real left-hand side, they're like infatuated with leather. None of you guys don't get a rash down there? Just saying, I mean, what is it with the leather? Huh? Why is there so much leather down there? I can smell it from all the way up here. Because the smell, it seeps through the ground. You guys should put some baby powder down there. None of you guys don't get a rash from all that leather? Just asking, alright? It's none of my business. It's just asking, just asking a question. But go ahead, you guys do what you do. Do what you do, Esau. Go for it. I'm just saying, there's a whole lot of leather down there. We can smell it all the way up here because it seeps through the ground. We can smell it. Damn, what's up with all the leather boots, What's up with that? So this is why the prophets are telling the left-hand side, hey, like you guys are going to slavery, you guys are going down, So the right-hand side, who is the followers of YAHAWASHI, is telling Satan. All right, the left-hand side, who are the followers of Satan, telling them, like, hey, you guys are going down. You guys are going to slavery. But the left-hand side is saying, oh, it ain't happening. But the right-hand side is saying, oh, it's happening, baby. Oh, facts? Facts. 100%. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 16. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men. Yeah, because a lot of you simpletons out here, degenerates, gremlins, you guys don't even understand. You guys don't even know who the Lord is. You guys are not even paying attention to what's going on. Because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as the dust, and their flesh as the dung. Because a lot of you simpletons out here, you guys the left-hand side is gonna kill you, or the UN troops are gonna take you out. Pestilence is gonna take you out. Facts. You have the angels, the 144,000, or YAHAWASHI that's gonna take you out. See, because those you 2/3 out here, you're completely screwed. Because you ain't got no safe haven. You got nowhere to run to. Because right now Esau is only using you for a job. He don't give a damn about you. He's only using you for his purpose. Because he's all about what? His plan, his agenda. See that? See, because those of you that are 2/3 of our people, you're not running your own program. You work for the Duke. You get snacks, you get points. See that? But you ain't running shit. See that? You guys are all working for what? To please him. See? You guys are all working to what? To please his plan, his agenda. See that? But what you guys don't know is that they're gonna take you out too. They're only using you like a food stamp. You gotta understand that. Esau don't give a damn about you. When has he ever gave you anything for free other than a jab? And then the juicy juice 2020. Facts. When has he ever told the truth and was good to our people? Don't worry, I'll wait. You're being set up. Facts. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 18. And don't cry to us either. Don't cry to us when those on the left hand side, when these top elites, decide to take you out, because right now you sold out. You're listening to them, whatever. You're getting points because that's how it works. You guys, you get points, you get snacks, you get goodies and benefits. All right, but don't cry when they finally get fed up with you and they're done using you, because they don't get mad when they're ready to destroy you, when they're ready to put you on their hit list, or when they clone your ass. Facts. Or they go for your cornhole. Yeah, that's right, for the chiquito. That's right, because you can be one of the elite's best hitman. You can be one of their top witches. But if you're an Israelite, it don't matter if you sold out to them. If you do everything they say, at the end of the day, they're gonna take you out too, because they want their birthright back. So what does that mean? That means every Israelite has to be gone, including those of you who listen to everything they say. Facts. So don't come crying to us when like, oh well, damn, they're coming after me now. It's like, yeah, no shit. The Lord told you, and don't look at us. You're deciding to join them. Go for it. That don't make us upset at all. You want to run with Esau? Go for it. But he's gonna backstab you. But that's up to you. You say, oh no, hell no. That's cool. It's totally fine. And we're not here to argue with you, but just, because the Lord shows prophets things. The prophets can see visions. Facts. So a lot of you are going to be betrayed. You're going to get taken out nasty. Nasty? Oh yeah. Remember, it's your cornhole that's on the line. It's your chiquito that's on the line, because you promised the Duke that these people can sell out. See that? Should we, and if you don't deliver, that's your behind. See? Facts. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. Yeah, because you can't bribe the Lord. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. See that? A speedy riddance. Alright, so what does that mean? A speedy destruction. Riddance means destruction. Alright, because it's going to be fast. The Lord's going to take out you leaders in 1 hour. So why should we get excited? What are we going to do? Get on, say, oh hell no, I'm going to top that? No, YAHAWASHI said he got everybody ready. So all we got to do is wait it out, Wait it out, work on ourselves, do the best that we can, Be brotherly, be good to the brothers and sisters and the truth. Facts. Because the only people who are making it out of here are the elect. That's it. Facts. And if you're trying this thing, it don't matter. Remember that. Stop trying to be superheroes. Stop trying to be over righteous. Remember, we're all going through our battles. You don't gotta be the top prophet and the most righteous and doing the most. Nah, it ain't about that, baby. If you're in with YAHAWASHI, then hey, shalom to you. Don't worry about it, because there's different levels to this thing, and there's different members of the body. It's just the way it is. But that don't mean that you're not important. Okay, because if you're part of that hopeful elect, it don't matter. It don't matter if you're the last person, the most fragile person. It don't matter. You're the Lord's sheep. Facts. Absolutely. So don't think like, well, damn, I can't be, I'm not as deep as this brother, or don't even worry about that. This thing ain't about clout like IUIC and oh, you gotta be a general and all that. No, that's bullshit. Okay, if you're with the Lord, then shalom to you. Just keep fighting that good fight. It don't matter even if you know 2 scriptures. You're with the Lord. It's either you're in or you're out. Don't worry about it. The Lord is gonna bring you up and build you up in due time. But you gotta understand there's different offices. It's just like your body. There's the head, there's the arm, there's the leg. All right. Let's say the head is the head, right? Okay, but what if look at the body? What if you didn't have your right? What if you didn't have your right or left leg? You'll be totally crippled, right? But that's not the head, but it's still part of the body. See, it's just to let you know that all you guys out there are important. So don't worry about like, oh well, I'm just a believer. I'm not a teacher. I'm not. Don't worry about it. Okay, if the Lord's dealing with you, consider yourself, you're very lucky, because there's billions of people in the world, and the Lord is not dealing with them. So if you can accept this truth, if you can accept YAHAWASHI, You know, consider yourself very lucky. You know, just don't take that for granted. You know, hold on to that with dear life. So what if you just know a little bit? Don't be like, well, I just know a little bit. Hey, that's hold on to that with dear life. You know, because the Lord's gonna build you up in due time. And remember, there's different members of the body, so everybody is everybody is important. Don't worry about that. You know, that's why IUIC, they're all going off. You know, because they're all about clout and oh, you gotta be a general and nah, that's all bullshit. Because we're all still in slavery. Like Nate, who is he? King Nate now? You know, from the IOIC. You know, he didn't go on the cross, and this is not his words. You know, it's just like right now, if you were to ask me a question, you know, what's going on? Because right, I live like in the Los Angeles area. All right, so it's like, you know, we couldn't tell this story. The only thing we can do is that we can understand this book. All right, and we didn't write this book. I didn't write this book. So if you ask me, for instance, you know, hey, what's going on in like Fontana? That's like an hour drive from Los Angeles. I would tell you, what the fuck if I know? I have no idea what's going on in Fontana. You know? So how do we know what's going on with Russia, China, all this? You know, we're not spies and all that. You know, we're not over here, you know, following people and, you know. No, how do we know about this? It's because it's the inspiration of the Lord. Sometimes he'll reveal secrets, you know, and then we get most of it from the teachings and just from the word, from the book, from the Lord. See that? See, so it's nothing to glorify. There's not, you know, I mean, you can thank the prophets, but don't, you know, worship them or glorify them, because it's not, we didn't write this. That's why, like, you know, not to talk about him again, but, you know, General Nate, Bishop Nate, whatever, King Nate, the leader of IUIC, it's just a perfect example, because that's really going on in real time. You see how he dresses up in all gold and all that, you know, it's like, yo, like, this is not your book. You know, he sits down like he wrote this book. Like, yeah, you know, I know about all this. It's like, yeah, you may have learned about it, but you didn't write this book. You know, like, you ain't no God, you know? And you definitely ain't no king. You're still a slave underneath Esau, you dumbass. You know what? You got 150 mil. That's nothing to Esau. He can just print money out of thin air. He just writes a check. It's nothing to him. It's paper. It's a green piece of paper. You fucking moron. All right? You 2/3 are acting like straight barbarians. It's unbelievable. But remember, it's your ass. You know, excuse my Italian today, ladies and gentlemen, but straight up, you know, sometimes you just get fed up with these 2/3, you know, because you just trip out on how stupid they are. Because they're not even crazy. They're stupid. You know, because you want to go against the Lord, that's fine. But remember, that's your ass. Remember that. You know? Revelation chapter 1 verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. So right here, Revelation chapter 1 verse 7, let's break this down. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Who's that he? Talking about YAHAWASHI. Alright, Son of Man, the Son of Yahweh. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world stubbornly calls God in Jesus Christ. That word God simply means power. Alright, YAHAWASHI is his son, who the world stubbornly calls Jesus. Alright, his correct name is YAHAWASHI. He cometh with clouds, meaning he's coming with the spaceships. He's coming with those spaceships, the so-called UFOs that the U.S. Space Rangers that they see, that NASA you guys see, that ISS you guys see, but you guys don't want to say nothing about it. See that? Because you know that you guys see planet-sized ships out there. You know, NASA's so scared they'll cut the live feed. You know, yeah, man, imagine that. You know, and there's multiple. There's not just, you know, one big old father shit. No, there's multiple. Man, it's huge out there. Remember, this is just one planet, you guys. You gotta understand that. You know, there's different planets out there. There's even different realms. And every eye shall see him, right? Because the angels in the Lord are gonna cover the skies. There's gonna be angels everywhere. Remember, there's more angels than there are you mortals. So do the right thing. Don't be a dummy. You know, I know it's hard. You know, but don't be down on yourself because you're not at that high level yet, and you're not that deep. Don't worry about it. That little bit that you know, hold on to it. Hold on to it, and thank the Lord for that. Because just the fact that you're even acknowledged by YAHAWASHI, the Creator of the heavens and the universe. Come on, because look at the majority of these people on the planet Earth. the Lord hasn't revealed himself unto them. Like for reals, they really don't know who the Lord is. They think the Lord is a so-called white man, but that's just because the Lord hasn't blocked, because they were rejected. The Lord didn't choose them. See that? So you gotta consider yourself really lucky. Don't take that for granted. Be thankful. But also too, don't be too high-minded. Like, yeah, I'm the shit now. Nah. Still be humble. Still treat people with respect and manners. All right. That's why the sword of the Lord is a two-edged sword, because it cuts both ways. Yeah, it can cut your enemies, but you can also cut yourself. If you start, because knowledge puff it up. Well, look at Bishop Nate. Look at him. Looks like a straight Power Ranger. Looks like a straight. Who is this dude? That's fake gold, by the way, he has on. Look at this dude. You gotta be a complete dumbass to think that you're the shit and you're a slave. Like, you're a slave, dude. And you're over here like, yeah, I'm the shit. I got the power. Like, you're a slave. So what? You got a green piece of paper. You're a slave. You ain't running anything. Look what's going on with P. Diddy. He was all plugged in on the left-hand side. Look how they're doing him. That's what's going to happen to the rest of you guys. To all you hitmen out there, all you whores and witches that are Israelites, that are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. See what's going on to P. Diddy? That's what's going to happen to you guys. But some of you guys might get tortured. I don't know. It's just that these devils will turn on you. Facts. They're only using you for a purpose. See that? But once again, that's on you. You think, oh no, I love the dude. That's on you, baby. But don't come crying to us. Because remember, your cornhole is on the line. What's that? The chiquito. Because you're trusting in this devil. You want to play with the serpent, you're going to get bit. Flat out. Esau has a green light to do this. He was created to be the wicked. See that? And that's why when the prophets tell him the stage is his, the stage is his. The Lord is going to deal with him in due time. But is the stage his right now? Yes, it is. Because he is created to be the wicked. See? You Israelites are following him. You're not the wicked. You're an Israelite. He's using you. But that's on you. But that's on you. Facts. And you guys will see that. Because look what's going on with P. Diddy. Are these elites and all them backing him up like, oh no, he sold his soul, he did some things for us? No, they ain't backing his ass up. They threw him away like food stamp. Same thing. There's no loyalty with Esau. Okay? He don't even care about his own people. What makes you think he cares about you? You think that, you're special? Get the fuck out of here, Esau is gonna backstab you clowns out there. That's just a warning from the Lord, And remember, it's not just all. Remember, I don't give a damn, what you believe. The Lord's just telling you facts because you're his children. Even though right now you're being silly, you're being wicked, you're being a demon, the Lord's still telling you he's going to backstab you. But we're not going to keep on telling you over and over again. That's just for you to know. That way when that day comes, you're going to know, like, fuck, the Lord did tell me. Excuse my language. Excuse my Italian. I'm going to go a little raw today. It's the spirit. Because you 2/3, you guys are in for it. You sellouts, you guys are in for it. And they also which pierced them, and all kindred of the earth, and they also which pierced them, talking about the Roman soldiers, the Romans that pierced them. Okay, because those guys are still back here. They're back here on the planet Earth today, because they also which pierced them. So how can those soldiers that pierced YAHAWASHI to the cross still be here a little over 2,000 years? How? How is that even possible? Because there's something called reincarnation. Re means back. Carne means carne, in the flesh. Because everybody's back here today. Everybody. The dukes are back. The witches are back. The prophets are back. The scoffers are back. The retards are back. Everybody's back. And you're all back in your same lot. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. See that? So that's plain. Alright, that's plain right there. Even so, amen. So, all kindreds, everybody who doesn't believe him is going to be wailing. What does it mean to wail? Because you're totally, scared, freaked out, you're crying hysterically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means right there. Alright, that's exactly what that means right there. Because that's how much power the Lord is coming with. Revelation chapter 1 verse 8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, said the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty.